little booktubers, I am here today to do the rapid fire book tag. I wasn't tagged by anybody, but I thought I'd do it anyway, so here we go. First question, ebook or physical book? For me, it's definitely physical book. I have a Kindle, but I very rarely use it. I tend to use that if I go on holiday, and sometimes even then I won't. I'll try and squeeze in a few physical books when I go away. There's something mentally that it goes into my brain more when I'm reading a physical book, or I feel like it does anyway, and I just love having physical books. Sort of, when you've got a Kindle, you can't display your books all nice. Like I enjoy looking at this. So yeah, physical books. Paperback or hardback? Paperback because it's easier to carry them round, but hardback for my shelves because it looks better. So it depends on the title as to whether I'll get hardback or paperback or not, but generally paperback. Online or in-store book shopping? I tend to do a lot of online shopping because I'm very impulse driven. I'll watch a booktube video and then be like, oh, I need to order that. But I much prefer in-store shopping, and I would much rather my money went towards independent bookshops. Unfortunately, here in Leeds, which is where I am, we don't have many independent bookshops, if any. We've got a big Waterstones in the town centre, but that's better than nothing, so I do spend my money there when I can. Trilogies or series? I really like trilogies. I like having more than one book because you can really expand the story and get to know the characters, but I also like the fact that they don't drag on for too long. You know, 1, 2, 3 and it's done. Heroes or villains? Definitely villains. They always tend to be a bit more interesting. They add the fire into the story and they're just more exciting to read about. Especially if I love to hate them. A book you want everyone to read? I don't know, I need to look at my bookshelf. The Golem and the Djinn by Helen Wecker. I ordered this on a whim, I think because it was on special or something, and I absolutely loved it. I really, really enjoyed it, but I haven't heard anybody else talk about it, so if you're watching this video, give it a read and let me know what you think. Recommend an underrated book. I haven't seen many people talk about Hex by Thomas Old Hoodvelt. Anyway, I haven't seen many people talk about his book, and it's one of the scariest stories I've read in a long time. It was just a snowball of big, scary, tense fun, but I've not heard anybody talk about it really, unless I've just been looking in the wrong places. But anyway, that's the underrated book, I think. I'm waffling. Last book I finished was Shift by Hugh Howey. If you look at my previous videos, I finished that as part of the 24 in 48 readathon. Really good book, and I can't wait to read the last one in the series. The last book you bought was Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe, and I bought that for the readathon, and I bought that for the Diversathon that I'm taking part in this week. I'm excited to read it. I've heard nothing but good things about it. Weirdest thing you've used as a bookmark? Probably a crisp packet. But I am pretty good with my bookmarks. I tend to always have at least one spare with me. Used books, yes or no? It's a big yes from me. I absolutely love used bookshops. I love wandering around them, and I love getting a book that somebody else has read and loved and then passed on. Top 3 favourite genres, I would say sci-fi, horror, fantasy, I think. Borrow or buy? I really like owning the books, then once I've finished I can pass it on to somebody else if it's not something I want to read again. Characters or plot? I would say characters. I feel more invested in a story if I care about the characters. If the characters are well written and they drive the story, you're more likely to keep me hooked. Long or short books? I like long books. I like to be able to get stuck in, I like everything to be really fleshed out, and I like to just lose myself in a really long, meaty story. Long or short chapters? I'm the opposite. I like short chapters. I like to be able to just go straight through them, and it's just easier. Like if you think, oh, I'm going to read to the end of this chapter and you've got 20 pages, it's a pain in the bum. Name the first 3 books you think of. Hex, Wool, Peter Pan. Bit of a mixture there. Books that make you laugh or cry? Laugh, definitely. I don't want to feel sad if I don't have to. I think there's enough of that happening in real life. Our world or fictional worlds? Fictional worlds, definitely. I really like reading about unusual places and things that aren't the norm. Don't get me wrong, I still like stuff that's set on Earth, but definitely give me a weird and wonderful world every time. Audiobooks, yes or no? Yes, sometimes. I find them hard to concentrate on. I find my mind wanders and my brain ticks over and that's it. I've not listened for the last 10 minutes, but I do like them when I'm doing chores or when I'm walking somewhere. I find they're quite good to listen to then, so yeah. Do you ever judge a book by its cover? Yes, I do. I've been known to pick up several books purely because they have a pretty cover, and I think probably a lot of people do that as well. Book to movie or book to TV adaptation? I would say book to TV adaptation, because I always find when the book to movie they generally have to cut absolutely tons out to fit it into the condensed time that they have, whereas with a TV show they can flesh it out and they can take the time with it, but the books are always better no matter what. A movie or TV show I preferred to the book? I don't think there is one. Maybe Game of Thrones, only because I found the books quite hard going after a while. There were a couple of difficult ones in there. So yeah, if I have to choose one, I'll say Game of Thrones. Series or standalones? This isn't very quick, is it? Series. I don't know why. I'm not sure. Okay, so that is the rapid fire book tag. I'm not going to tag anybody specifically, but if you want to do the tag, then I'm tagging you right now. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and I will be back soon with another video. Okay, big hugs. Bye!